Hey everyone, Dr. Bill Diamond, Team Doctor, back with you for part two of managing workplace stress. Today we're going to talk about the internal factors, things outside of work, things within us that relate to burnout and stress in the workplace. And if you missed our first video, the external factors of managing workplace stress, part one, then I want you to check that out as well. But today we're going to talk about what we bring, our own psychology, our own self-care. We're going to look at that. And I'm going to start with a little bit of a contrarian view. I'm going to assume two things. First of all, that you've chosen to stay at a job that has X number of hours of work. You've made that decision. You have other options, but you've chosen to stay there. And number two, you've chosen to say that the stress level you have at work is something that you're willing to live with, and that you have options, but you've chosen to stay where you are. So that said, let's look at how we can cope with the invariable stress and sometimes burnout that many jobs that are great jobs bring to it. The first thing we want to do is we want to look at the three major things we found in our research that are equal in association with burnout to anything that's related to workload and what's going on at work. That's number one, and these are not in order, just three. Number one, our own perfectionism, not being able to take the foot off the gas to ever make a mistake. And sometimes people think they're air traffic controllers and they're not. There's a margin for error. Some of you have jobs, there's no margin for error, but there can be that perfectionism that sneaks in there, and that will burn you out really quickly. Number two, achievement identity, not good. Achievement motivation, good. Achievement identity is this neurotic need that you have to always be achieving to feel good about yourself. Motivation for achievement is great, but if your only self-worth is when you're producing, don't ever retire, right? So you need to look at how your own neuroticism is driving your burnout, similar to its cousin, perfectionism. A third thing that we bring to the table is our own sense of omnipotence. I've met many people that get too little sleep, they don't exercise, they don't eat well, but they're doing important work until they fall over with a heart attack. And we have seen that. There are people that just don't make it because they have acted as if they don't need to take care of these things. So those are the three things that we bring to the table and we need to look at. I'm going to give you a few things that really help. The first thing is to get the perspective and the help of other people. It will help with your perfectionism. It'll help with your achievement identity to have 3 to 4 people a week that you can be fully authentic with. Now, some people have that at work, but many people use their break times, their lunch times to virtually connect with people. And then also, especially in the evening after work and on the weekends, they are very deliberate and they are surrounded by people they can be authentic with. So whether you live with someone like that or you seek that out, people that have this level of support, which is unusual. Most Americans only have 2 people they can really be honest with. Those people are rarely as burned out and stressed out as anyone else. That's your number one thing I would say you can do for self-care based on the research out of UCLA. The next thing is to use your 5 senses in your spare time to calm yourself. I always say you got to get outside the house, you've got to get that sun, you've got to have that wind on your face, you got to have that change of scenery. You have to appropriate good music. I challenge you to listen to 2 of your favorite tunes, maybe just 6 minutes, but without doing anything else, not getting ready, not driving, not working out, not cooking, not cleaning. Just sit down and listen to 2 of your favorite tunes. It'll be great. For others of you, it's that special snack or dessert or food. Some of you know me, know that I love chocolate, but I'm a chocolate snob. Life is too short for cheap chocolate. So to have a little bit of the good stuff just makes life wonderful. Think about the clothes you wear. Think about the bedding you have. Think about the hugs you get, that tactile. And think about all the other different senses that you can appropriate in a short amount of time to lift your spirits and to help you relax. We know this time of year, as I recorded, it's summer, that water is such a relaxing thing to be in. Think about exercise. Don't let what you can't do, says John Wooden, keep you from doing what you can. Don't let the things you're not able to squeeze in keep you from doing what you can. You can do push-ups. How long does that take? A minute. You can do sit-ups or yoga or stretching. You can go for a short walk when you used to do Hell Week, double workouts. You can do some things instead of nothing. You can make sure you hydrate. You can have a salad every day. And you can be a person that takes on the challenge to get sufficient sleep, even though you're concerned about your workload. I can tell you when I've had enough sleep, I have 10 more IQ points. When I don't have enough sleep, I feel stressed, I feel exhausted, and it's hard for me to do the work. I get more done in less time and higher quality when I strategically force myself to sleep. Well, this is Dr. Bill Diamond, Team Doctor. I hope you've enjoyed looking at some of those things that you need to take care of before you say it's all on the work. You have to look at how you spend your free time and how you care for yourself because it's all connected. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.